Hello.
Hello, you two. Hello, Dusty. Hello, Focus.
What's up? What up, Carolina? How are you?
Do you know for how long I want to jump here since your birthday, Focus? Because I remember I wanted to sing happy birthday to you in Portuguese so you guys could learn that.
Let's go. Let's
go.
We'll do it right now.
Why not?
Yes, of course.
Let's do it in Portuguese. Let's get it popping.
Yes, in Portuguese.
Let's shot.
Okay. Parabéns pra você nessa data querida. Muitas felicidades, muitos anos de vida.
Hey.
Let's go.
It's definitely much sexier. I'll tell you that.
Sexy?
Yeah, it's definitely more
sexier than American.
Than English. Happy birthday to you.
Do you think?
And many
more.
Parabéns a você in Portuguese. That I wanted to sing it to you, and the last time, like that when it was your birthday, then sometimes it's too late that I fall asleep here for me.
What time is it there right now?
Right now it's 1:03 a.m.
1:03 a.m.
Yeah.
1:03. Okay, yeah, it's 12:03 here. So you're an hour? Are you an hour ahead?
Yes, 1 a.m. 1 hour. 1 hour. And I am usually I fall asleep sometimes. Many times I fall asleep with you guys on. And the other day I was the only person watching the stream, like
late night. Were you watching it? Were you watching it on do you watch from the WHiggas channel or from the Focus channel when you're on?
From the Focus channel I watch.
Okay.
Sometimes I watch from both channels because I open both of the channels.
Nice. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that?
I do that.
That's fucking dope.
That's
awesome.
You're Brazilian white, but you are white.
Yeah.
Is Brazilian white different? Do you think racist people consider like Brazilian white lesser than regular old Caucasian? What do you guys think?
I don't know. You guys have to tell me, people in the chat there. You guys tell me because here in Brazil, we have no like separation. Like everybody's like we look at each other, but it's not like there, like it is there in the US. But maybe I don't know.
I like Brazilian accents are the best, dude. It's a pretty language. Portuguese,
Portuguese.
It is a pretty language.
Yeah,
right. I think it's a gorgeous. When it comes to accents, like.
Thank you, Dusty.
It's not unlike English is real rough. Bloody bloke. It's real blunt. Unlike it's not like fluidity to it.
No.
I'm just making a template here, so if we have other people come on, they'll go into a good spot. Let's check on the chat.
Coming on, dude. Pop it in, dude. South Hedge.
You're here.
What was I'm here? Yes, I'm here, and I love that I'm here. Finally, I'm here.
You are here. You are here, and that's one of the reasons why we wanted to do the open panel shit too, so we could, because the aim is to have the show be kind of a show and not turn into like an open panel maniac thing, like open panels tend to, but I still want to hang out with everybody. You know what I mean? So it takes pressure off Dusty, so he don't have to think he has to stay for 5 hours if he don't want to.
All
we get to hang out.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, let's fucking
Dusty,
go.
Don't give up, Dusty.
No, I try not. Remember? Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to. I won't though. They keep going.
Don't give up.
What are you gonna do?
Is this the orgy?
We need some numbers here. Let's get the numbers up. Can we get some numbers going, folks? Can we get some share? Share the fucking thing. Share the goddamn link.
Yeah,
for love of God.
You got a good little. Tell everybody in RDA to get their ass in here right now. Whoever's awake at 1 a.m. 12 a.m.
This is Kenny. Dust told me to use Ross Avatar, and he'd invite me to secret orgy Who's
Damn
Carolina?
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you're
right.
coming. You're coming, bub.
I have
Yeah,
my
and we're-
penis pump and my
Okay.
keypad.
Hey, you
That's
got a
right.
keypad. Nice. What are you gonna do with that keypad? What are you gonna do with it?
Anything you want. It's your
Oh
show.
god damn it! That's
right.
a good answer.
I have a show next week, Wednesday at 9.
I knew it was coming.
And 10.
I knew
and
it was
11.
coming.
Also
Okay.
at 12.
You still
what
doing
else?
the Twitter Spaces show, Kenny?
And there's
What
a
time?
replay at 1 and 2.
Okay. Okay.
Kenny,
Also at 3.
what were you doing when you left me alone on that stream, Kenny?
I was not taking a shit. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, Ross.
There's WHiggas and there's WAPs, you know, and it's WAP because it stands for WHiggas After Party, and also Wet Ass Pussy, and also WAP for Italian,
Oh,
you know, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got it.
White Aryan philosophy.
White Aryan philosophy. Straight up.
hi, Cass.
Straight up.
Hi,
Hey,
Bang.
What else could it be? Wet ass prostates.
Wet ass prostates.
Wet ass
Ross. Yeah, Ross, I'm a guy that thinks I can do a good impression of Kenny. I'm really smoking a cigarette over here. That's right, Ross.
And okay, that's definitely Kenny now. I can tell. Nobody can
like-
fucking imitate that goddamn fucking giant voice.
I'm from Florida, and I smoke pot constantly. Yeah, that's right, Ross.
I like that. I like that Kenny's impression of Ross doing an impression of Kenny is just Kenny.
This guy-
Yes.
Well, hey, Ross.
Yeah.
I will
that's
do that
true.
my impressions. Probably sound like this from Ross. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't talking to Ross Avatar because I
You should hear my Seinfeld. Hey, George, how are you? Are
Hey,
you
I'm Ross
eating my
Dog, everybody.
cereal,
What's up?
George?
I'm Ross Dog. I smoke cigarettes. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm Ross Dog. What's up? I smoke
Oh, look,
cigarettes.
Kramer's here again.
Good night, everybody.
Kenny just says the action of smoking a cigarette. He doesn't even do the.
And he just left. Is that what's going on? Did he literally just came in?
Listen, he's coming to promote the show. He's got shit to
Set
do.
up a whole thing.
He's
so I
got
could
shit
get
to
his
do.
He's
Bro.
stupid ass on the
watching-
screen.
He's watching Avatar 3, I think.
Make,
like
are they on
bootleg
parts? Yeah, I
copy.
think he's probably
Wait.
trolling Avatar 3, that fucking nerd. He's
I thought
fucking
he
nerded
was-
out.
I
He's
thought he
fucking-
was trying his penis pump.
He's stenciling.
Ah.
He's stenciling Avatar through right now.
Kenny with a penis pump doing Ross
Did you hear about
impressions
Kenny's
in the
penis
mirror.
pump?
Huh?
Kenny sent himself a penis pump and did an unboxing.
Yeah.
You're a lie.
It's not a lie.
Oh,
You're,
I was-
you're fucking lying, dude.
I saw it, but
No. He did that on his Instagram.
yeah.
What?
Oh, I ain't lying.
He's
Not
Right
a lie.
before the
himself.
Metallica concert.
Was it
sent
like?
himself.
I don't know. What do you get out of that? What
It's
do you
just a
get?
smart thing to do. If you're going to see
pump.
Metallica, how often do you do that as Kenny?
That's true
You
too.
get the penis pump.
Got to get hard for your idols, I guess. You don't want your idols to see you. You know what I mean?
He
Not
probably
slow.
asked some homeless stoner outside, like, going to see Metallica. What do you think I should bring? Why don't you bring a fucking penis pump, dickhead? And he's like, okay. Got online, started comparing prices and shit.
I mean,
Amazon, click to compare.
when he says it worked, what do you think he meant by that?
It
That he
works.
came in it? Did it
It
make
could
his
mean so many things.
Yeah.
Because that's what
it
he said.
works.
He's like, it worked.
Oh my god.
I mean, those things can. He probably
Oh my
broke
God.
his dick, bro.
So he
Yeah,
tried
it worked means it no longer works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It blew up his
Yeah.
main vein, and now he has a flaccid. I hate this. He's got one of them T-dog dicks in a circle, dude. Just flop it in a
He
circle.
fucking clogged it.
It's
He has
clogged
a-
up, bro.
And he needs a new tube and a
He need-
compressor. And it's in
He's
the
looking at
shop.
He's looking at
Like
parts
Dusty
right now.
Mike.
He's looking at his fucking schematics.
That shit broke down. Why
I
the fuck?
didn't say you brought it to the concert. That was prep.
I mean,
You were
bringing it
getting
to
ready.
the concert
to
would be
throw
You
in
would
the
need to.
to
You-
turn the
Right,
Damn.
right.
You put a bread tie around the base after you pump it, and then you're good for hours. You wouldn't need to bring it to the concert.
Right.
Kenny's probably real mean to his dick, dude. He's probably real mean to it.
I hope he's fine.
Yeah,
He didn't get hurt.
I think he mashes it all the time. He just beats it like he's trying to soften some sirloins, dude. Puts it in a bag, bangs on it with a hammer.
You think he no use his dick?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
He asked it why it's not joined his Patreon yet.
Yeah. I have a Twitter Spaces at 2, and another one at 3, and then a replay of the one at 2 and 3 at 4, and then 5.
I jerk you off. What do you do for me? Yeah, that's right.
Talking about his amp and shit. You goddamn amp. I won't listen to amp ever because of goddamn Kenny, you son of a bitch.
The only way he could come is if he's doing promotion of his own streams.
He keeps bothering me with the amp stuff too and DMs me about it. It's like they don't have amp on Tandy 1000 yet, Kenny. As soon as they get that, call Radio Shack.
It's just not there,
I can't listen to your amp show.
He sends it every fucking time, but I don't check Twitter enough, dude. I mean, goddamn.
He sent me
a separate app. It's like a separate app, actually. So he wants you to actually.
You can watch it. You can watch it on the browser, but you can't chat with Mr. Kenny. That's where the benefits come in.
Oh, on amp?
Yeah. You can watch it on your browser.
Oh, you can't. Okay, I got you.
You can listen to him talk and shit.
But if you're on the app, you can actually chat with him. You're saying?
You could like call in or something, connect, call, chat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So my man Ross.
Do you jerk off with the penis pump, or you just put it in there and blow it up?
That's
what is the penis pump for?
I mean,
it's
for jerking off.
What is the tire pump for? To make it bigger.
It's just to make it bigger?
Yes, it's to increase size. Like any
How
other
could
pump?
I jerk off with the penis pump? It's not a human. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Unlisted pay for it. Okay, assholes.
Yeah, he CDM'd me a clip one day, like, hey, you should check this out. It's puppets about whatever. And so I click on it. And you have to pay to join his Patreon to watch it. Like, why would you send that to me?
Well,
right.
I guess.
Right.
Yeah, I don't send
it.
It didn't even come with a.
It's not for free,
it wasn't prefaced with like, "Hey, you want to join my Patreon?" It was just like, "Hey, want to check out this clip I have that you need to pay for."
I put my Patreons in the links, I guess. I mean,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I just drop it in there. But I
you
mean,
don't DM your friends unless they ask specifically for it.
I wouldn't be DMing people.
Well,
3 in the morning.
Maybe not Patreon. Other links I might DM my friends.
Yeah.
You do
try
for
to
sure,
solicit.
Yeah, I'm pretty shameless.
No soliciting, Kenny.
Yeah. Hey, we left a lot of comments in here before we got in here. I'm trying to see if we got.
I think that's a great marketing strategy that Kenny just made, right?
What, bothering your friends with Patreon links? I mean,
no, like he made everybody. He posted like his unpacking of his penis pump, and now everybody wants to know what that's about.
It's true too.
It's true.
Good,
right?
I mean, somebody's gonna watch
He's just like, what else do I have to do for you guys to give me $1? You want me to sit on a fucking cactus?
I
tape my balls to my chin.
Yeah.
I mean, a
He'll
penis
do it
pump
all.
will always get eyes, I guess, right? If you say anything with penis pump, at least somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, what's going on here? What's going on here?"
He needs to do a show like that with requests where people could pay for him to do stupid shit, and
like
he'll make a ton
OnlyFans.
if he did that.
If he goes on OnlyFans and just does sexual activities, I think Kenny probably got a big dick. He probably got a big old cock.
Not even sexual. How much would you
I
pay
don't
for
know.
Kenny to launch himself off the edge of his loft?
Oh,
No.
To death,
750.
or just to death,
don't
or
know.
Jackass style.
I guess there could be a couch there or something.
You guess we're gonna throw like a fucking. What about trampoline?
With Kenny there could be a professional airbag, and somehow he's gonna bounce off, clip the ceiling.
Yeah.
Just
But
head
I would
first
still
into a
pay to
ceiling
see
fan.
it.
Let's go. 550.
I thought someone else sent him the penis pump as like a joke, but it turns out he actually sent it to himself, which is fucking
Send it to himself. Yeah.
hilarious. But I like the gangster of it though. Like to send yourself a penis pump and be completely comfortable telling everybody you sent yourself a penis pump.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty gangster. But here's the question though: you only really send yourself a penis pump if your dick is small. So Kenny, are you long everywhere but your dick? I mean, is that what we're learning about this penis pump situation? Is it like long everything, short dick?
Well, people with big dicks probably need a penis pump because their veins they're never rock hard in porn, bro.
You're saying he's using the penis pump to get to so he has a harder dick more often, not because of size.
I mean, I feel like some people look at big dick, but I'm like, dog, they're never full. I don't know they don't have enough blood to get to that motherfucker, bro.
There's not enough. Yeah, there's not enough
let's
blood.
Let's remember he has a long brain right there. So
that's what I'm saying. I would think Kenny wouldn't need a penis pump. You know what I mean? Kenny would strike me as the type of guy that would not require a penis pump. You know what I mean? He's tall, he's long, his torso is like fucking 72 inches alone. You know,
what's his exercise regimen like?
All Pilates.
He does a lot of Pilates.
Do some workout streams.
Does he do workout streams? So he might be in
shape.
Used
to. They were good. He's
good at
it. Good form.
Nice.
Good form. All right. Okay.
I never seen him with his shirt off.
Like if you count a push-up going from like the floor to half an inch off the ground as a full push-up, he does like 3,000 of them.
He does prison push-ups. He does Wes Watson.
Yeah.
He's breaking prison records.
He does prison sex push-ups in the prone position.
Love you, Kuda.
Eight count bodybuilders. I'm trying to get on this Southside Mexican fucking workout program, dude. Sir 13, dude. Southern United La Raza. Those
dishwasher safe.
Down.
Watch.
Have you seen the prison YouTube workout videos?
No.
That's a big thing right now. That's a huge thing.
Really?
Ex-prisoners are now, it's spilling into the general population where they're showing them their mandated prison workouts that you get stabbed for if you don't do. And now they get out and they're traumatized. Like they're still going to get stabbed if they don't do these prison workouts.
Judging from some of these fucking thumbnails.
Yeah.
Learn this workout or we're gonna fuck your ass, white boy.
Wearing orange.
I mean, there's a whole community of these guys. This is what they do, bro. And it's 8 count bodybuilders. It's like military workout, but it more though because of prison. Now that these guys are on YouTube, make Ultimate California, dude. California always has a good prison workout.
It's such a fucking like sign of the times and just where we are as a society that like even prison workouts have a live stream community. You know, there's drama community, there's comedy community, there's a fucking prison workout fucking YouTube fucking community, bro. Like Jesus fucking Christ, man. Where are we?
I mean,
they're monetizing on YouTube.
Right. Yeah. Right. I mean, look at my man's back right here. My man's back is shredded.
You'd splash all over that back, dude.
Yeah.
I personally, I would not. Me and you have different approaches.
You're doing life in prison, bro. And you're not going to splash on that nice form.
This is how Dust feels about man's cup.
I'm tired of getting the taste of them. I want the whole load.
This is how I feel about man's cup.
Come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
What?
That's the difference between me and Dust. That's the difference.
You're trying to make sweet love in a prison cell, and you're trying to make the most of it. You know what I mean? You're gonna make a house. You're gonna turn a prison. You know what I mean? You turn it into a home.
So let's get real talk for 1 second here. Hold on. Why am my comments not leaving the fucking screen? Can y'all see the comments? Yes, you can. So why are they not leaving the screen? What's going on here?
What are you talking about?
For some reason, my comments are
notifications.
All right. So if you got locked up, right, and don't do like I'm gay for the jokes, Dust. Do like realistic situation. How long would you have to be locked up before you would definitely be open, to some type of gay shit just to like, get nuts off in a different way than your hand?
okay, if the sentence is like 20 to life, where I have a chance of parole, that's one thing, right? That would be like a commitment where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna need some human contact. It's gonna have to be now men's orifices, and I might as well make the best of it, and you know what I mean, and not have just like a sex slave. I might as well make a relationship and have a lover. Take a so you're talking about.
But if you did if you did it in prison, you would do it on the streets.
Most likely,
technically.
Oh yeah.
You may not get to that point, but if you're willing to do it.
Oh yeah, for sure, I'd do it on the streets if I didn't have a. You know what I mean? If I wasn't already committed. If I wasn't committed,
I would just jerk off. I would never go that route.
I would. I'd have to have some human contact, bro. Like I have to have human contact.
I'm just not into dudes. Like,
what do you need, bro?
I mean,
what do you need? You need human contact that bad, motherfucker?
I'd have to have him.
My hand is human, thankfully.
Come on.
Yeah, but it's not the same, bro. I'd have to have him wearing like a tutu, like something feminine, like a nice, like a, you know what I mean? They'd always, you know, something real.
So you'd go full prison bitch. Full prison bitch.
Like, and
at some point.
Yeah, and like I wouldn't. They'd have to have. Don't ever let me see your dick. I can't see it. Like that'd be. We'd get a prison divorce if that were okay.
I bet they make a good prison pussy right now in 2023 out of some bologna and some toothpicks and shit. Get a bagel and some bologna.
This is true too. I might
You
try
can make
that.
it happen.
I'll work myself to the cafeteria, and then if the technology isn't among us, then I might.
Depending on your size
right.
and the depth you want, you just stack bagels together and put layers of bologna in between.
And then the guy that's holding out in the kitchen, when he starts to hold out on the booth, like boofing. I think that's not boofing. That's a what do they call it? What do they call it?
Bagels.
Yeah, bro, I'm starting to trade top ramen. I mean, you already got food. What do you trade them, right? You got to trade them cigarettes, I guess gambling debts, right?
Yeah.
You got to get them in debt. So then you can get your bagel rations to mash it together and make a prison puss out of a pizza roll. So
would a prison puss be enough? Or would you always need human contact, as you
Not
just
for
said?
dust, obviously.
No, it's got to be. It's got to be. I mean, in reality, yeah.
That's just a bonus. He's like, thanks for the tip. I'm using that on top of sleeping with
right.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to get human contact, and but it's gonna be. I'm telling you, man. You don't show it to me, but I want a nice physique. It's got to be real feminine. It's got to be the perfect.
So you get too into it.
Yeah.
If you're that desperate, then it shouldn't matter. You just need the human contact.
Oh, come on! I don't.
Now you're really like, this is someone you want in real life.
Yeah. It's got to be rationalized in my head that like this person wants to be a female so bad that I'm gonna go ahead and just make it her reality.
What about the smell? Because
Oh, I mean, they make Vaseline. You can just put that in your nostrils like you do with a dead body. You put that right there. That's fair.
All right.
I mean, well, let's not jump to let's not jump the gun let's not jump it all the way. You don't say
ask the guy to wear a female perfume.
Yeah, I mean, you make grilled cheeses. You know what I mean? And then you see the small arch of a 110-pound sweet femboys. Come on, man. You got a
sweat dripping off the back down the crack of his ass. You gonna say no?
You got like makeshift Walmart art that says like home is where the heart is at. Love is in our home.
Dust is in the principal's office of prison. He enticed me. Look at that arch.
Live, love, laugh. Live, love, laugh, anal. You know what I mean? That's embroidered on the fucking wall.
And like that was just the rule, though. It has to be understood. And I'd have to run through. There'd be years where I'm running through them when they fuck up and show me their penis, and that's the golden rule is that breaks up the love connection, right? Because they show it to me, and I even when they're changing, shower.
So what if they want a blowjob? What if your prison boyfriend wants a blowjob? You got to close your eyes.
That's not
or you never sucking dick.
That's non-negotiable. I'm not doing that.
No blowjobs?
Nope. I'm not. I don't do that gay shit, dude. I don't play that game.
So you're looking to only purchase it. It's got to be like a deal.
It's got to be a
You
deal.
get
It's
what
like
you
a
want.
what do you call it?
It's not a relationship.
Right.
It's not a relationship.
Well,
it has
yeah.
to be a deal.
It's an arrangement. It's an
It's an
arrangement.
Arrangement, exactly.
It's just
Yeah.
like we do out here on the streets, guys. Okay, guys, we do prenatals. No, they call it not prenatal.
Preanal.
Preanal. What's it? A prenup? You get a prenup for your money. I'll get a prenup that you got to tuck it.
And then if you do end up blowing him, it's your choice not to pleasure him. It's because you wanted to do it.
Yes, that's a treat. That would be a treat, right? That'd be like, okay, this is our like 5th anniversary. We got a birthday cake we made out
This is our
of
gay anniversary.
Yeah. It's the 10th anniversary in jail. It's like the diamond anniversary. But it's
It's
like
5 years since I seen that arch in the shower. Decided to talk to you.
and that's like the special moment where for 5 years, 5 times 365 days, I haven't seen that penis, dude. And she's been a good girl. And I go, you know what? You're gonna get this treat. Easy peasy.
Jesus fucking
Problem
Christ.
solved, dude. That right there, she's gonna die a happy girl.
And you know what, Dust? I really believe you about this too.
I
That's the
mean,
problem. You know,
I
think
You
he's
really
acting-
believe him?
he acts
in
like it's a
certain
joke, but
circumstances.
like I believe him.
Yeah, this isn't off the cuff. This is
This is real.
rehearsed.
This is real talk on the low. Just so everybody
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
Dust has been
Yeah.
telling me his fucking fake fantasies on the podcast for quite a while now. So I don't think they're fake anime. I think that's. I'm trying to
Not
figure out
fake
who
at
can lay
this
out
point.
right now. Killing me. Where's
I
Provo?
wanna-
Where'd Provo go? Did he leave?
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, let's
covered
shout out
by
Provo
words.
Kid.
Provo King in the
Provo
house,
Kid.
brother. Now we're
Provo
Just
Kid,
chilling.
right?
You
Kid,
guys are
Kid.
talking. You got Provo Kid, but I'm provoking right now. Just trying to talk more blowjob, dick.
nice.
It sounds good. I like
Oh, yeah.
it. I mean, you were knocking it out of the park. I almost got half a brick in my pants now. I mean, it's just fascinating.
Nice.
What's
Right.
your favorite shape
Nice.
of arch on a man?
Mine, the kind those matadors have, where they pull the pants up and
Oh,
it's
that's a
got,
good
like
one.
the half the Roman arch.
That's a good
Where they
art.
pull the pants up real tight. You want one of
Yeah.
those? A highlighter?
Now
All the
this
ass
is
cheeks
a
look
man.
long. It makes all
He-
ass cheeks look long. They all have
he
Kenny
knows-
ass cheeks. That's the Kenny ass cheek swag. You know what I mean?
He
He
knows.
knows a good arch, man. This is king shit right here, bro. This is high level. You're dealing with a high level thought process.
What
here,
if you
man.
were
See,
like the gay? What if you did gay charity in prison where you picked guys and fucked them because they wanted to get fucked because they were gay?
That's a good
This is a
way.
good I like this
Right.
thought. Go ahead.
You get out of paying for it.
You get out of paying for it, and Doug,
Right.
could you imagine the emotional, embrace that they'll give you?
Connection.
By-
It's
they'll
lifetime
be,
bond.
Oh, in debt to you. I mean,
What if they fall in love? But they might fall in love. If you give them too good a dick, that's like how you turn gay dudes to sucker for love in jail. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful. You know what I
you
mean?
gotta
gotta be
feel
careful.
them out. You gotta feel these hoes out. These fem hoes out.
Feel these
bro.
holes out. You gotta feel these holes out. Feel these holes out.
I mean, this if they're giving out that good bussy,
What?
The pussy. That butt pussy. You don't know about butt pussy?
Oh my god. No,
look it up.
I've just heard this now. I'm just learning this.
It's butt say butt pussy in Portuguese.
Butt pussy?
In Portuguese.
I don't think there's a word like guys have there, but butt is bunda, pussy is buceta.
oh,
Bunda
buceta.
Bunda
Bunda buceta.
buceta. I eat it like Prozetta.
That's horrible. Oh my
Prosciutto.
god. I'm doing a
Culo.
horrible thing here.
No, you're doing a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful
You're
thing.
changing the world.
This
You're bridging
this
gaps
is-
of countries.
is.
Dare you?
I mean,
Terrible.
Yeah.
you're in
They
a
call
you're
it
in a
Flavor Town.
Right.
you're in a world where grilled cheese is like a gourmet item. I mean,
I still think grilled cheese is a gourmet item.
Me too.
In this
I
world.
don't know what that is.
Focus.
How dare you, Carolina? Daria in the building. Provo King.
Hi,
Shout out
Daria.
to
There
Daria.
it is.
What's
Daphne, how are you?
up? Good. How are you guys?
Uh,
we're having a
Good,
good night.
good,
This is a
just,
beautiful evening.
China's new
Yeah.
thing. We do the regular show for 2 hours and then do an open panel for a little while, you know?
I love
Hang
it.
out a little bit.
And you know
Yeah.
what? These are the topics and discussions that the world really needs to have right now. You're doing an awesome thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is
we
very
do
People are
important.
gonna end up in
Very
prison for
important.
life, and they're gonna be like, I didn't even plan any of this. Who do I have sex with? I didn't think any of this out.
Oh my god.
The people that watch this show are gonna be prepared.
It's the blueprint.
They're not
Give
gonna
me
be
the
upset that they're going to prison for life. They're gonna be like, all fucking amped up. Here we go.
We have a plan. We have a
Dust
plan.
them
Like,
motherfuckers.
I wasn't sure what I
Yeah.
was going to do when I got my sentence, but then I listened to Uncle Dust on the WAP open panel after show, and I'm not worried anymore.
Yeah, it's just grilled
That's
cheeses and
accurate.
pussy.
That is accurate.
Used to like grilled cheese and pussy, and then this Portuguese woman was on there, and she said, "Say it again, Carolina."
Bunda e buceta.
Oh, come
Bunda
on.
puseta.
You can't go
Bunda
wrong with that.
puseta. That sounds so much
Oh.
better than butt pussy in America.
Yeah.
Bunda puseta. Bunda puseta. I don't want pussy, but I do want bunda puseta.
Here's the thing, like we don't have a word like bussy. We have two separate words for the two separate things, you know?
Well, so do we. We're taking butt and pussy and combining
Together. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't.
Same shit.
It's
You're
not as
doing it
beautiful.
too.
That's what I was saying. With the English language, just isn't as pretty as like
Yeah.
Portuguese, Spanish. It's just a prettier language.
Right.
They have
Being
it
gay in
down.
Very
Portuguese
different
sounds
than
fun.
the
You know what I mean? That
Spanish,
shit sounds fun. You know what I mean?
Ours is more like a capital. We sound like capitalists when we speak. It's real short, blunt,
Right. Right.
and
The pussy got
All the
swag.
imperialism is there.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 What
Why
do
do
you
you
think of Adolf?
Why do you think Adolf like Brazil? Focus. Yeah, because he like that. What? Say it again. Say it again, Carolina.
Bunda buceta.
Bunda puseta. I'm Adolf, and I like the bunda puseta. If you give
I
me
mean-
bunda puseta, I will not burn
No.
one more.
Hey, Carolina, have you ever been to any of those towns in where's it? Argentina? Anywhere where they say that there's the Third Reich guys went?
No, I've never
Great
been to
segue.
Argentina,
Great
no.
segue.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
But you know, there's a city near here that there was this guy that he was arrested because he made a swimming pool and he made a swastika on his swimming pool. And the police chopper was passing by, and then they saw that from the chopper. Otherwise, nobody would have seen that.
We got
then
some
they
goddamn
took
Nazis down here
pictures.
swimming.
And then they arrested the guy, and then they had to remove his pool.
For the swastika? Was
Yeah.
he Indian?
Right here.
Oh,
Look.
good question.
No,
It's on the
German.
screen. It's on the screen currently. Look.
Yeah,
That's
Wow.
it right there.
it's there. Yeah,
Baller,
exactly.
dude. What?
That's a city very near me. That's very close to
Malfunctioning
me.
police or pool
That
vacuum.
motherfucker, that motherfucker got a helicopter pad, a Nazi helicopter fucking pad in his fucking pool. Motherfucker's just landing over there. Jesus Christ.
Did this person really think that no one would notice that? What the fuck?
God knows, like no, I
They
have
were
no
like,
idea.
I can be racist in secret. Check me out.
Yeah.
Like thinking they're all slick. What the fuck?
Yeah. Just doing laps like fucking Third Reich. Let's go.
Right?
You know
What
what I
the
mean?
hell?
Michael fucking Adolf Phillips. Let's go.
Oh my god.
75
Imagine you go to a pool
75%
party and then you see that.
75% of birds are anti-Semitic. I don't know if you guys know this.
Oh.
So he wasn't really concerned. You know, he wasn't really
Oh,
concerned.
so okay, so he was trying to get along with the birds and all that. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. He was actually a
no,
bird
that's
watcher.
very true, yeah.
Actually,
Right.
on the low, he just wanted to attract.
I love it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, look.
I
at
didn't
that.
know there
That's
was
very
Brazilian
near
Nazis.
me. That's very close to me.
Just
That's a city
imagine
like
that. Imagine the thought process, like thinking like you're all slick and sneaky and stuff. Like it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Imagine
that.
the workers that put it in. Like, you
Oh
doing it
my
right?
god, I didn't even
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah.
Rob.
You sure this is right?
Yeah.
Swear to you.
They're like, sir, are you sure that this is the right design?
They probably didn't know what it was. They're like,
They
"That's pretty
probably
cool."
didn't know.
They all
They
start putting
probably didn't know.
swastikas on their own shit because they thought it was a cool design.
They're like, oh, this is a really cool new happening
Probably
design.
they wear some clothes, some special clothes to build that.
They think it's an Avenged Sevenfold symbol.
Yeah.
It turns out this is Carolina's husband. She's like, this is very close to me. This is very close to me. Right now, if we had Google Maps, she'd be out on a fucking chair. Very close to me, guys. It's very close. See how white Brazilian I am?
No, she's up in the tower having some wine.
Yeah.
She's up in the crow's nest.
Thank you. That's exactly where I would be, Ross.
Yeah, check this shit real quick. Check this shit real quick.
The fucking balls on this guy, dude.
Yo,
fuck.
Yeah,
this dude, I believe this is in Nigeria, I think, or South Africa. Watch. They're trying to carjack him, Pete.
You said this is Chicago?
Yeah. It's actually Chicago. Yeah. On the low. He said it's Nigeria, but it's Chicago. This is New York. That's Kai Sanat.
That's New York.
What's
a 20-seater smart car?
Is he jumping on the gun? The other guy?
Oh no, he's driving around like a fucking maniac, scaring the shit out of these pussies. What kind of whack ass carjacker are you if you're scared? You're scared of fast driving.
Yo, man, you're speeding.
Hitting him with a what the fuck?
Hit him with that dick, bro. He pulled that dick out and fucking slapped it over his head, bro. What kind of bullshit is this?
Guy with the gun's like, you just ran that stop sign, yo. Play
I will hit you with my dick.
Right? He's like, I'm calling the number on here. Where's the customer service?
Yeah.
Where's the seatbelt in this
Where's the
bitch?
customer service?
How'd they get a Hispanic driver there?
I mean, but if you're gonna carjack, right? You can't be this pussy, you know? Like all it takes is fast driving and you start screaming. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. What the hell?
They should have let off a couple rounds through the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah.
These guys need some fucking sex worker bananas from Amsterdam. Fucking Lizzo.
Now, these Africans are getting real pussy, am I right? Come on, guys. Come on.
Can you imagine being like the guy's friends and like watching this? Like, dude, you're like, I would be making fun of him so bad. Like, oh wow, you're really fucking hard, huh? You can't even take some fast driving. That's such man.
You get made fun of at home.
Yeah.
Check this out. This is for the ladies.
You can find tutorials for the masses for doing brow.
Oh, it's for the ladies.
You can find tutorials for the masses for doing brows and curling lashes.
My
I
internet's
like it so far. It seems pretty inclusive.
What's going on here with my fucking...
That's
my internet is not fucking up any time except when I try to play a video tonight, and I don't know why. It's really
Don't
starting to piss
worry,
me off.
take your time.
You can find tutorials for the masses for doing brows and curling lashes, but influencers won't mention me. Is the word pubic blast?
Oh.
Yeah, you could ask your mama who wants that kind of trauma. Hope can be found.
Oh, they're fucking up a vibe, man.
For your pubic mouth.
Ah, come on.
It's time to care.
The lagging's not ruining it for me. Still
Your
good.
pubic hair.
No, the lagging is really nice.
For your pubic hair. I'm not ashamed of my pubic hair. I celebrate every hair down there. The shade is
That's wild.
full of hair. It's
But
not
she had horns.
self-care. Since history, there's been a stigma. See, if you say pubic, then you're dirty. But it's your choice and it's your voice. So
Say pubic. Say
Why does it look
pubic.
like blood down there.
Focus. What did I do to you to deserve this?
This is hardcore, bro.
You're like,
all
what the
I'm
hell
trying
am
to
I
do-
watching? Like, is this
I'm just
Exactly.
trying
What
to
the
put
hell?
I'm trying to put on for the ladies. You know what I mean? From what my algorithm told me is that ladies want this commercial. So I'm just trying to, put you guys on to this pubic anthem. This pubic anthem. Jesus fucking Christ. This is the
love
world.
Too funny, man. Too funny.
This is where we're at nowadays. That they actually think that women want this. This is what they think. What do the ladies think about this? You guys like this? Think this is necessary?
I think it's crazy.
It's not necessary, I don't think.
Totally unnecessary. Like, come on.
What do you mean?
I think they do this because there was this massive that there has always been this shaving
stigma
ads, and everything has to be shaved now. Now, to be inclusive, you have to create something that's how dumb this thing is. Like, you have to create something that is inclusive. So we're selling razors here for women, but hey, you do what you want. We don't want to be responsible for,
Right. Because and it's weird too, because they're pushing it now, but meanwhile, more than ever, they're telling women don't that. Well, that's the point. Yeah, right. That's like the overarching point is that, it's been a stigma to talk about these things. So now it's okay. Let's sing a song about them and throw in an ad lib of pubic, but the irony is that women empowerment nowadays is to not shave. So I don't really understand the whole,
I don't know.
I think everybody knows that, adults have pubic hair. I don't know.
Yeah. So is this marketed towards kids?
Here in Brazil, like we're very against hair in general.
Nice.
It's a kid cuisine commercial.
This is a kid cuisine commercial. That's what I was
Oh my god.
That's what I was thinking.
Wait, you said you're against
Whose
hair there?
pubes are that long that they twist around that?
It's got that cosmic
like 7
times.
times.
In the package.
Well, I mean, we know it's
like a spring.
That's a weird hair right there.
Marketed towards the African persuasion. Obviously.
It's because the razor makes this weird, like it makes like a reaction in the skin that can cause that hair. So hair. Like, why make it an ad? Like, excuse me, like, don't even advertise that. Like, what's the point of that?
How dare you question equality? I think you're being very insensitive to pubes right now. To be totally honest with you, and
with those weird pubic hairs.
Yeah, I mean, look at this pubic hair right here. Do you know how you're making that pubic hair feel right now? You know how sensitive that is.
Who has a couch on their toilet?
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's like one of those fucking 1960s gaudy Italian.
Yeah, who are these broke ass pubes that have a fucking stain on the wall?
That's the
back 1970s couch.
This is awkward.
But it wasn't trans colored. It'd be like maroon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some shit.
I don't miss picking pubes out of my teeth either. I'll be honest. I don't.
I definitely prefer shave. I remember my girl, like a year or two ago, my girl started like letting shit fucking pop on the fucking. I don't mind a little down there. First of all, totally bare. I'm not a fan of nowadays. That's a little hair is all right. But my girl started doing the armpits a little bit like 2 years ago, just for a second. And she's like, "Oh, look, girl's doing it now." I'm like, "Yeah, well, you're not doing it, motherfucker." Like, you better.
Don't do it.
You're like, whoa.
Right. I'm not trying to hang out with Don Mattingly.
Yeah, I
laser that hair.
Yeah.
Like, that's my motto. Laser that hair. The best thing you can do for yourself is to laser your armpit hairs and all the hair that you want. But laser.
Is there a reason why Brazil is like that, by the way? I know that's a really weird question, but sometimes there's like reasons behind.
Oh, that's smart.
It's because
they have like rainforest pubes. People get lost in them and shit.
Yeah. Yo, Brazilian women's
undiscovered tribes still.
Brazilian women's pubic hair used to like swallow swaths of land. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you need LiDAR to find the pussy.
People have tried to go down before and got caught a fucking arrow to the eye.
Yeah.
So it's a serious situation. Cut that shit down.
You get
one of those
kidnapped.
blow darts.
You get kidnapped.
Here, like the indigenous people of Brazil, they are hairless. They have very they're very they are that's the thing, like when people from Europe came to Brazil the first time, they found these people here, these indigenous people, and they were hairless.
They got no pussy hair.
Yes, it's not that they don't have, like it's they have very, very few hair, and that makes sense because it's hot and it's humid here.
It makes sense too. Like if you want to find the colonizers, it's easy to put them on a train and get them out. If they got hair, they don't belong, right?
you spot a colonizer.
Yeah, maybe.
Colonizers have
to the
funny
point.
pussy.
Everybody drop their pants. Let's see what's going on here, folks.
Yeah. That's how they
Well, but their skin color was different as well. The skin color.
That's how they spot a fucking intruder. That's how they spot a spy. Jesus fucking Christ.
We're deporting bitches with fucking too much pube hair, dude. Get them out of here.
Okay. So
Genetics,
indigenous people naturally have a skin fade on their pussy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, not on the entire body. Like they have very few they have very few hair. The people that are descendant from them have very, very few hair. They're like almost on the arms, legs, everywhere. Like,
but you're right though. From a like a scientific spot, it doesn't make sense because
genetic.
like right genetic stance, because if like you're talking about people that were more like in like the Swiss Alps or somewhere cold in Europe, they're more likely to be hairy because they're
hairy, because because the hair provides warmth to the body.
Wait, why are Italians so hairy though?
That's a good point.
Good question.
I think I just found a hole in your pussy. I mean your point, Carolina. Can you
I don't know about them, but I just know here. I just know Brazil.
Italians are hairy because they were one of the first melting pots.
I like that.
Guess.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's history right there.
That does make kind of sense too, because they might have been one of the first places, like when the Europeans started traveling outside of the cold areas. It might have been one of the
had the first blacks.
First blacks. Oh, that was like the what do you call that?
They're the first Oreos.
But it was where like the Muslims came and dominated over there.
The Moors.
Yeah.
The Moors. There you go.
Yeah,
and the Moors came over and gave them what for back in the day. Went ahead and bred them.
Yeah.
Let's get to breeding these motherfuckers over here with their sauces and whatnot.
And here we laser our hair now. We don't razor them.
Well, hell no. What's that manatee thing? It's probably close to home.
Beloved Florida manatee's death at aquarium came after traumatic sex injury.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what aquarium?
And when you look more into the story, it's actually gay incest sex with his manatee brother.
You shut your mouth.
Dude, I gotta be honest. You're bringing some news highlights I wish I would see more often. Like, this is good.
This is what you get.
Right? Like, can I hear about this wacky ass news all the time? I love it.
Sarasota, okay.
This is what the show's all about.
Be right back, guys.
Yeah, the main show, we try to do some like clickbaity shit and then some weird shit, and then I think the open panel is going to be even more of the straight weird shit.
I like these are fun. These are great, dude.
Death of Hugh.
Oh my god!
Like, your name is Hugh, and you're a manatee. That sounds like some fucking well-to-do manatee.
14.5 centimeter rip in his colon. You ain't lying, dude.
38. I didn't know they lived that long.
His brother must have been humongous.
Yeah, his brother was a black manatee. They don't tell you that, but Just so you know. He was Jamal. It's Hugh and Jamal. Right. Larger male manatee at the facility. The inspection states the facility failed to handle Hugh expeditiously and as carefully as possible to prevent trauma and physical harm resulting in the death of the animal. Yeah.
Wow. So they're blaming the facility, not the rapist, brother, cousin, fucker, whatever.
Yeah, blame the well.
Pumps are now banned at all aquariums here.
Oh, sorry, I said the R word. Shit, sorry.
Straight up, in Kansas no more. Word up.
And
then, your address.
And then I like consensual manatee sex. This non-consensual prison rape sex, because it is aquarium is a prison. So we're back to the prison kind of situation here with brother on brother love.
It seems like what it is.
Right. No, I agree. And when I was looking into this shit, it turns out that like a good amount of manatees are actually gay. Like they're literally like a high percentage of them are gay.
Okay. I found my spirit animal.
I just love that you looked into this so much, Focus. You're like, the more I studied and researched this.
When I think about bringing something up, I always go one step further at least. Not many. You know what I mean? I try to go one step further here. But hold on. Dust, don't get Kumi, all right? This is a Kumi.
What's that? What do you got? What are we bringing up? Don't be bringing up black people hitting white ladies in the back of the head. I'll go full Kumi, dude. Don't do it.
No. We got 4 Nigerians survive. Oh, where's Carolina? This is relevant to Carolina too. 4 Nigerians survived 14 days on ship's rudder before rescue in Brazil.
Give them a job.
What the fuck?
They're stressed.
On the rudder?
These motherfuckers
is on the rudder? You can't do that. That's not even possible, bro. What?
Just making sure.
The fuck?
Oh, she might be right. 607 Smith West. I wonder if that is.
No, he's not he's not. He's a good guy. I had a podcast with him. He's a numbers guy.
Okay. Just making sure, because you know how sometimes these communities get weird with the doxing and shit. So good call out, Daria. Let's make sure, of course. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and people will get slick like that, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Good call out. I don't think about all that type of shit sometimes, but I need to.
Toughest guy, the biggest guy at the prison, do.
But this shit right here,
anything he wants.
Carolina, you're glitching. Nick. I don't know if you're trying to talk.
We can't hear you.
Carolina, you're glitching. That your Mango Wi-Fi is failing.
So with these 4 Nigerians, my first thought is pro-immigration. I want them working. These guys can handle a lot. So I give them citizenship right away, and I find a job for them, whether it's in a kitchen or on a field or maybe shooting hoops. I don't know, whatever they can do.
What's your vertical? What's your vertical, bro? The minute they get off the rudder, you put up the shit that's at the combine, and you make her just jump and try to hit it. You know what I mean? What's your vertical, son? What's your 100-yard dash? Fucking average.
Come on, Cliff. Come on. What are you talking about here? What are we doing? Is this what we're gonna do with all immigrants? Just start taking their weight, their skull size? Is that what we're doing now? Come on. These guys are famished, bro. They're famished. They're trying to get to goddamn America, aren't they? Where are they getting? Oh,
Brazil. It's still America.
Yeah.
That is part of America.
South America.
Yeah. We got a lot of people down there for Carnival. I mean, if Carnival wasn't in Brazil, we might not care. But since the Americans know about this, especially males, they go, maybe there's a chance, right? And we should have them around. That's probably why we don't have beef with Brazil. and think about nuking it on the regs.
And I agree. You can't nuke Brazil.
You can't.
But
you can't.
If you read just the highlight, the stats of the article for these 4 men, the biggest stat that impresses me is the preparedness they took with the journey. On the 10th day, they ran out of food, so they were ready. They rationed. These guys are obviously numbers guys too. They took into account the journey and the trip, and so I might put them into accounting as well.
You're going to accounting.
Right. They more than just jumping. They more than just dunking. You know what I mean? That's what he's trying to say. You know what I mean? These are some smart motherfuckers.
Right. I mean,
but
you
don't
didn't have
Rutter
to go
move? Don't
basketball
Rutter
references
move,
again. I mean,
so
Rutter
basketball
references,
right, guys? Rutter's move.
Yeah, but
correct?
on a big thing like that, it doesn't move a lot.
So it's like a.
Because if they move that thing like dramatically, the whole boat would fucking tip over and shit.
I swear to God, I was picturing like at the back of a torpedo, like the spinny thing, and I was picturing them hanging onto it before. I don't know why. I probably the seventh beer. I pictured
it just moves back and forth a little bit. They take wide turns and shit.
I see the picture now. I don't know what, but when Clipz brought it up, I was like, "You telling me they held on to a giant propeller?"
That thing probably went underwater a lot.
Nah, they wrote
had to
that.
Fucking stay awake and shit.
Yeah. Right. That's a tough gig, dude. That's a tough gig.
How they shit is my first question. Do they shit in their pants?
They shit like that normally. It's where they come from. They just lean down and shit anyway.
That's tough. And, you're gonna go full Levi's, work shirt, long sleeves,
ready to work.
It's literally right next to Liberia shit beach, so they're used to that.
They used to that shit. Well, that's probably the easiest part of that.
No problem.
Did all of them make the trip, or was there some people that decided to try to climb up that smooth surface to maybe they're like, fuck that, man, I'm trying to get
they
up
found
top,
some
bro.
beds up there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like these stupid
Day
motherfuckers.
one.
You want to give them a job. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here.
I mean, and you got no way to stand up, right? You're just in that position.
Yeah. Well, four of them made it.
Four of them stand up.
They had 40 of them on there when the journey started. They said.
Oh wow!
On that rudder?
Yeah, on that rudder.
You can fit 40 of them. There's no way you can fit 40. There's
all the way up.
Yeah.
So it gets higher.
Like a Russian circus troupe, probably on their shoulders and shit.
Yeah. Bro, they just like they were like connecting all different fucking and shit. Fucking Tetris Nigerians and shit.
I mean, it would be fun though. You're just going on a journey. Like, what do you got to lose, bro? What are we gonna go back and eat? Goddamn dirt brownies. I seen a recipe for dirt brownies on the internet talking about this is what they do in Sudan. There you go, boom. And I was like, holy shit, yeah.
It's made from dirt, actual dirt.
Look up dirt.
Started for pregnant women with no food.
That's what they're whipping up over there, man.
Bill Gates ain't working hard enough.
Dirt and shit. There's an Opie and Anthony clip of them covering that. The Dirt Cookies video.
A dirt cookie video, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, Opie and Anthony covered it once.
Did they? That makes sense.
Due to their mineral content, mud cookies were traditionally used as a dietary supplement for pregnant women and children. Haitians, it seems to be.
Dietary supplement?
They contain
minerals and stuff in the dirt.
So that's how they get their what?
Mostly it's filler, though.
I believe
it just helps the pains of starving. They just fill in their stomach with something.
First, the dirt is strained to remove rocks and clumps. Then the dirt is mixed with salt and vegetable shortening or fat. Next, it is formed into flat discs.
Wow. They probably shit on that land, like it's like how they grow it. Yeah. Like everybody shit in this 10x10 spot. Really compost it and make dirt cookies.
Yeah,
so
and we'll call
their own shit.
Dirt.
That's what they're doing. They're eating their own shit, refried. It's refried shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
White people are going to be doing that soon. I see white people drink their own piss now. It's disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, shit. If inflation continues, am I right?
Down that dirt cookie.
Fuck Joe Biden. Am I right?
Would you rather eat a dirt cookie or drink your own piss?
I'll drink my own piss.
You go piss first and then dirt cookie second.
If I drink my own piss, I got to do like psychedelics beforehand, so I convince myself I'm getting a second trip.
Oh, good call. Good call.
You know.
I can see that. I can feel you. I feel you now. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd probably be
you're eating dirt cookies. You don't care about tooth decay. You're trying to live.
Goddamn rocks in there, bro. We're talking about tooth decay, my ass.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, you can't go three. Can you go 3 for 3 for articles? Because the manatee and then the Nigerian one just blew me away. If you got another article that's I'm excited for, I'm coming back week after week for this. Dude. This is amazing.
Well, man. Well, this one isn't as crazy and probably a little more known to a degree. But you see this guy here that fell off this shit recently?
Oh, no.
A man known for climbing tall buildings has died from an apparent fall off a Hong Kong 60, I think it was 68 floors. My man fell to his death. You know them crazy dudes that make them videos hopping around like fucking maniacs?
Is that high enough that you die? You die before you hit the ground, right? At that high? At that high up? No.
Why? Why would you die before you hit the ground? From a heart attack?
Because of the air. Isn't the air so thin up there? That you die?
What do you think? What do you think? It's from the moon?
No, there's a myth. There's a myth that your brain knows that you're going to die, so it shuts off before you hit.
Okay.
Right.
That's a myth, though.
Like a dream.
Well, I mean, could be true, but who would know?
Could be true. Yeah, it's like an urban legend that we don't know if it's true, kind of thing, right? More.
I like those.
Did he shatter into like 100 pounds of rice?
Yeah.
Well,
they once again thought it was Godzilla, even though they know it's a fucking movie.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh, Godzilla.
He's French, this guy, whoever the fuck he is.
Oh,
of course he is.
White people die doing the dumbest shit. Am I right? Like, you know what I mean? You got these Africans on a boat, and this white guy is climbing buildings.
Right. This motherfucker's choosing for no reason whatsoever to do this crazy shit. Let's see if we get any.
There's always the white people down in Arizona that fall off trying to take pictures of the Grand Canyon. Like, get real the selfies. We did that. I think we did that, or I covered it, like selfie deaths.
See, when you doing shit like this all the time, though, like your death is not a surprise. You know what I mean? You're hopping trains.
Oh
fucking,
my god!
Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, I mean, this isn't. Oh shit! You got to duck there, do some Mission Impossible shit, right there, right?
And people talk about music, but this, like, Mission Impossible, is a bad influence on this guy.
Hell yeah! Look at this shit.
A lot of these guys are fucking in the circus and shit.
Is it? Are they? They're trained professionals.
Russia. Yeah, a lot of the ones in Russia anyway. They're part of the circus. That's why they can just hang off with one arm. They're fucking used to it.
They're not just.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah,
doing pull-ups on the Kremlin.
Yeah, this guy can definitely walk a wire right here with a 100%. Puppy.
Acrobat type shit. But listen, you keep tempting fate, though. You know. That shit's always going to catch up.
They'll get this is the kind of guy I root for him to die, unfortunately.
Hey, Focus?
Yeah.
Hey, Focus?
I hate when people do this with their fucking freedom. God damn.
Sorry to interrupt, but I do have to hop down, but thank you for letting me come up.
Love, always. You're always welcome.
Come by.
God bless.
Have a great night.
Thank you so much. You guys all have a great night.
You as well. God bless.
Bye.
No Irish goodbye. I'm more of an Irish goodbye type of person. I'll just fucking leave, not say a word.
That's Dust style too.
Once the gay prison sex talk ended, she kind of tapped out.
I saw, right? She wasn't really interested. She wasn't interested in the Nazi pool, the Brazilian. For. You know what I mean? The interesting pubic talk I thought was deep, interesting. A lot of people also on that.
Yeah, it was nice that you brought in the women, which a lot of people don't even consider nowadays. You got a panel full of men and a couple women, but you brought the olive branch, brother, and you included them. I like that shit. You know, bring the women in here.
Okay, get them. I tried to shut the fuck up and let them talk. Let them get some. You know what I mean?
The opposite of real life, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to kill my toxic masculinity. You know, I'm trying to
trying to murder it. You're trying to get rid of it. You want to get rid of it.
Absolutely. I hate toxic masculinity.
Yeah, toxic masculinity. I've heard a lot about it. I don't know what it is.
You got a new article? Oh, no.
A worm has been revived after 46,000 years, bro. Shit was dead in the ice, I believe, the permafrost in Siberia or some shit, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong about that. And has been revived and is alive.
They're going to be talking about, they're going to dig up Kenny's dick in 46,000 years, still pumped.
They'll get that fucker. Bro, are they going to, so they'll be able to bring dinosaurs to life soon, right? With DNA, be able to do that?
Yeah. Well, they've been doing that shit. There's a whole project in actually Siberia. That's why I think this might also be there. Where they're cloning, they're trying to like bring back to life woolly mammoths. There's like a thing that's been going on for like many years in Russia, like a literal study that they've been doing for a long time. So hell yeah.
The boys on the show.
I say skip all that shit. We got Abraham Lincoln's DNA. It's on that chair they killed him on. I say bring that dude back, solve our problems.
Right. We need Abe right now. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Abe would be a score right now. Because I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do.
Certainly. We got to bring back woolly mammoths, bring back the kingpins, George Washington, Abe Lincoln. They got Tutankhamun. You could bring that dude back, unify Egypt.
Bring back Jesus, be like, man, you lying. You lying, right? Jesus.
Ross, you live in Florida. Might as well talk politics just for 1 minute here. We got nothing else going on. You live in Florida. What's your like overall opinion of like what a dude like DeSantis did in Florida? Like, how's your feeling on him?
I couldn't tell you one thing about him.
You don't pay attention, none of that shit, right?
No, I don't believe any of them. Or if you make it to somewhere in politics, you were born a piece of shit. I have no reason to follow you.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a good.
The less you follow those problems, the less they're a part of your life.
Hey, fucking man, let's go. Let's go. Get an e-bike, do shrooms, smoke weed, drink Coors Lights, get a dog, have a wife, have kids. Boom, you're done. No, that's it. Chill with your boys.
You can follow that stuff, but it's got to be for entertainment. Like, no one can get. People should not be out in the streets fucking clubbing each other over politics and shit. It's just stupid
for either one. Like, how the fucking God's name can you, without irony, talk about any of these people in politics, especially currently, right? Who knows if there's a shakeup at some point? But how can you talk about any of these motherfuckers without irony and believe it? You know?
That's 100%.
I don't fucking understand.
And Ross Dog, when you hear him talk, it sounds like he killed one of those boa constrictors this past week. Are you a snake hunter? This guy sounds like he kills snakes.
Right, a well-spoken.
No, I mean, I will if I have to, but thankfully they leave me alone.
Did you grow up in like swamp type areas and shit like that?
I guess you could say that. I'm from Long Island originally.
That's a swamp too. I'm from Staten Island originally. Those are both swamps as well. There's no doubt about that shit.
No, I mean, I grew up in a very white trash county.
Okay.
I guess.
I love white trash.
Where are you from, Provo? Can you say, or you don't say?
Provo, Utah.
Utah. Okay. Grew up in Utah your whole life?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice. I'm from New York, live in PA now. Dusty's been all over, but mostly Florida and Cali, right, Dusty?
Florida, Cali, yeah, Texas.
Provo, Utah, that's where that guy got killed who threatened the feds and shit.
Yeah, he's basically my neighbor. Craig Robinson was his name. He was an all right kooky old guy. By most.
So you kind of knew him? You kind of knew of him, like for real?
I mean, everybody knows everybody in Utah, church, stuff like this. I didn't know him personally, but I mean, yeah, I could walk to his house.
Knew of him.
What do you do? I don't know who.
What do you do? You know how like you can basically post anything on the internet, and it's funny how like they'll take your shit down, they'll censor you. But he made some threats online, and the government left it up. Apparently, they tracked him. And Biden came to town to Salt Lake City, and then they knocked on his door before Biden showed up, and then there was a shootout.
Oh shit! So you had like a Ruby Ridge situation.
I don't know if it's Ruby Ridge. This guy's just like an old autistic, or like I don't know if it's autism this late in life, probably Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Dementia, some shit, just some kooky old guy. There's a lot of these kooky old Mormons in Utah. And I follow some of the conspiracies. They have like sects who believe SECTS, not sex.
Yes,
they have different sects who believe like this is the second coming, the world's ending. It's kind of crazy, but this guy's not unusual to be honest.
Right.
It's kind of funny.
So it's that. So you don't think,
great, man.
So you don't think this guy in particular was like? You don't think it was just like? It's not like strong ideology that drove him.
It could have been strong ideology. I think he's just. I really don't know a lot about him, but I'm just saying it's probably his ideology maybe drove him. But just this idea where you can say things online, right? And like I'm just saying stuff, and then the people showed up at his doorstep this morning, and which is interesting. They killed him at like 9:30 or something. It's August 9th. I'm not a numbers guy, but I just thought maybe it was 9th. I don't know, man. It's just fascinating. These Mormons, particularly, it's because it's the end of the world. We're Latter-day Saints. I'm a Mormon, so like everything's kind of.
So you got a lot of food in your house.
I actually do.
You got about 100 pounds of rice, 100 pounds of potatoes.
Yeah, in the plastic barrels. You just in case, just in case.
How many days of food? All jokes aside,
original preppers, dog. I love it. It's
right.
2 months, and then
2 months.
That's right.
That's gangster though. That's more than 90% of Americans. 95 even probably.
But then you need water, fresh water. So it doesn't matter how much dry food. Like you're gonna. I can have all the dry food and stuff like that. But eventually, if my water's not working, I have other locations.
You can use your piss. You can.
That's right.
You can use your piss for the.
I used to buy weed. I used to buy weed off a guy from Utah. He lived in a house with like 20 other ex-Mormons. They moved there together from Utah. Wow. And like they lived in some other guy's house, the guy who was like the main weed connect, and just sold weed for him.
Okay.
I don't know what they were escaping from or what the whole deal was, but all 20 of them, they were like, young 20s. Maybe some of them were probably like 19, 20. They just came to this guy's house, did yoga. They smoked weed, sold weed, did yoga.
Nice.
So what is Provo? Is that a town or a city in Utah? Now that I'm seeing this guy, it says Provo, man. Obviously, you're Provo kid, Provo king. So I'm like curious now.
Yeah. So Provo is a city. It's it's known for Brigham Young University, which is the main college run by the Church of Latter-day Saints. It's also the hub of recruiting for all the federal agency governments. So like if the government needs DEAs, FBI, CIA agents, they're coming to Provo, Utah primarily, is what I've been told. People ask why. Well, Mormons are usually they're pretty willing to follow directions. They don't use substances. They got a clean track record, and most of them are bilingual. So, the LDS Church offers a lot of things to the federal government, I think, at the end of the day. But
are you bilingual?
Me, no. I'm a Jack Mormon. I'm like a fake Mormon, what people would call me.
You're like me saying I'm Catholic.
Yeah, I'm a hardcore Desiree, dude. Like, let's take back America type Mormon, bro. I mean, we own this land before everybody, bro. You know what I mean, bro. Like Desiree, stand up, guys. Guys,
that looks like fucking Uncle Dust.
Listen, they're infringing on our land. We had it first. Vegas, we started it. No big deal.
This guy knows.
Yeah,
you a Mormon?
Dog, I've been repping the Mormon Holy Tabernacle since day one.
No way.
All right. Don't make me
mad respect to my elder. Mad respect to my elder.
Let's go, dude. I'm baptizing people in full white gowns, dude, holding them under. Let's go. Brigham Young, stand up.
I love it, dude. I didn't know you were an elder.
Dog, this is what I do, bro. I've been over here holding down. I play basketball in the regs, dude, with the Storm and
You're church ball king?
Come on.
Church ball, is that what they call it? Is that what they call like fucking Mormon bowlers? Church ball? Church bowlers?
We're pretty serious. I'm in a movie called Church Ball as an extra.
Yeah,
it's a LDS movie with what's that black? I hate the term midget, but he was a black. He was physically disadvantaged towards his height. What's the word called? Short person. Coleman.
This young man.
Riot, New York.
No, not him. He said, "What you talking about, Willis?"
Oh, bow-legged Johnson.
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman. Yeah, he was in the movie. He lived in Utah towards the end of his life. Gary Coleman. The church tried to get him, but I don't know if they did.
Oh man, I wish they would have saved his soul.
They probably baptized him.
Yeah, I hope they did, dude. You got to get your baptism on hard body.
So this guy here, this literally, so all this dude did. I mean, I'm not saying like threats to kill the president aren't great. I'm not saying it should be done, but all he did was just make like some like social media. Was it like direct threats? Was it social media posts? Like what was the
something to the effect of, I heard Biden's coming to town. I'm gonna get out my sniper rifle, like, and also and polish it up.
And he looked ready, bro. He looked ready. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
Maybe it makes sense. Maybe it makes a little sense why they went to his crib. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll tell you this: if he was from the LDS, dude, you're talking about a man, no coffee, no caffeine, no cigarettes, no drugs. You think he's not gonna He's gonna line them up and put them down, no doubt.
Right. He looks ready.
Come on.
He looks ready to shoot a fucking senior citizen.
This guy will put a stop to Stuttering Joe, no doubt.
He said something I think too about freshening up that ghillie suit you're looking at right there.
Yo, my man rocks his ghillie suit with no ghillie pants. He's not playing. He wants you to kind of see him.
Wrangler, bro. Let's go.
Right.
This is the dog.
To see him. He's like,
this
I'm here,
bro.
But I'm not.
This is my boy. I want to chill. I want to have decaf coffee with my man. Straight up after the Sunday mass, dog. Let's go.
The shit that you scoop into the cup. You know what I mean? You don't want it brewed. You want that shit you put in the hot water that sits by the microwave.
Man,
you know what I mean?
We're gonna wear magical underwear and just, you know what I mean, rub each other's nipples and not no homo. Just straight on some human shit, dude.
Look at this man, bro. Look, bro, if someone wanted to assassinate Joe Biden, do you realize like this would be the easiest assassination ever? You know what I mean? Like you don't need a sniper rifle and a ghillie suit. You know what I mean? You need a fucking a hard breeze. Like,
a cupcake with too much sugar spike his blood sugar, you know?
Right. You need a hostess cupcake. Like at this point, Jesus.
I hope he lives a long life. I love President Biden in some general sense. He's a great guy. Which is interesting. This article comes out. They killed this guy, but I think it was Venezuela or somewhere in South America. There's a presidential candidate, and he was assassinated today. So they run this news piece about this potential assassination. And meanwhile, in South America, there was actually somebody who was running for president who did get assassinated. So it makes articles like this and everything about this scenario seem so much more serious.
Right. Good call.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up right now. That just happened today too, you saying?
Yeah, it was the what was his name?
Was he killed or was it an attempt?
No, they killed his ass. While he was getting into the car, there's clips of it on YouTube and Instagram if you want to find what is it? The Venezuelan was he Venezuelan?
What was it, Venezuelan?
Ecuadorian, maybe? Is that what I'm saying?
Ecuador, yeah, it might have been Ecuador.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh yeah, they capped his ass.
Anti-corruption, Ecuadorian presidential candidate. Yeah, anti-corruption.
Speaking up against cartels. Looks like a bad move down there.
I wonder what he was. I wonder what his wonder if they'll give any idea what his politics were. Like, was he a socialist politician? Was he a cap? Because if he was anti-corruption,
holy shit, little Tay died?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Come
little
on,
Tay.
man.
We'll get back to that real quick. Yeah, a true chigga, you know, with a WHiggas.
Yeah, chick down on death row.
Yeah, bro. She went viral at 9 initially.
And died on August 9th. Went viral at age 9, died on August 9th. You can't separate these two numbers.
Wow. Like, I'm not a numbers guy, but but you're right. I mean, you can't help but notice things like that if they're right in your fucking face.
For sure. Hell yeah.
14 years old. Let's see what she died of here. I don't know if they even and I know their son, the parents of like her parents, their son just died recently too.
Death is under. Oh my god.
Yeah, they didn't say yet. Well, she thinks she's a chigga, so most likely she's not vaccinated. You know, so, if she's just Chinese, it's different. But once she goes chigga,
she has natural immunity, bro. It comes in the DNA.
Right, that's what they say. They say
that's what Robert Kennedy said.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to RJK, dude.
Yeah, RFK Jr.
I mean, great name.
Yeah, they misconstrued the fuck out of his words, But he did literally say that though. But they made it seem like he was anti-Semitic for it, which is weird.
Which is crazy.
About...
Go ahead.
No, but he was talking about Chinese. They called him anti-Semitic because he said it was in their blood.
No, yeah, because he said my girl's parents turned into like fucking CNN zombies. And mind you, there's Fox News zombies, CNN zombies. But my girl's parents turned into CNN zombies. And I made my girl watch the first like hour of RFK Jr. on Joe Rogan's podcast. And she came away from it going like, oh, wow, this dude like doesn't seem to be what they say. He seems very well spoken, measured, intelligent, blah, blah, blah. And she told her parents just that. She's like, he seems like a nice guy. I said all the other shit. She literally just said he seems like a nice guy. Told her parents that. Her parents went into a fucking tailspin. Oh, he's anti-Semitic. Did you hear what he said about blah, blah, blah? And I was like, all right, let me make sure and double. And then I watched the audio of him saying it. And all he's saying is we should look into everything like he says with everything else. We should look into everything. Chinese.
Ashkenazi Jews.
Yeah, both. He said both. He said Chinese and Ashkenazi Jews are the two least susceptible to COVID, and white and black people are the two most susceptible to COVID. He's like, some people say it's bioweapon. He's like, I'm not sure if I'm saying that, but I think we should look into everything. That type of shit. That's all he said. He didn't say the Jews created it, or anything fucking crazy, but they turned it, the news, obviously they don't want him. They're scared to death of him on the left, because he's a legit contender to a degree. So they tried to make him sound anti-Semitic, and obviously if you spoon feed that shit to people that are easily manipulated, all they're going to do is repeat it. And then there you go. Now he's that, So
I couldn't agree with you more. It is interesting. I got my parents more aligned on the Fox, but my family's split. I got CNN and Fox zombies. And no matter who you talk to, it's weird when they just parrot talking lines and headlines. It's tough.
It's fucking crazy, bro. The headline era, bro, is wild. You know what I mean? Like this era now of only headlines and memes. Even worse, some people it's not even headlines. They'll literally look at a meme and repeat it as if they know it's a fact. And all they do is look at him.
I met a guy who, who Yakub is?
Yakub, not off the head.
Well, it's kind of lost, but I met a guy who saw a Yakub meme and believed it and took it down like a weird path. Yakub is like this black god who created white people or something. It's just crazy.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Yakub.
Yeah, thank you. Yo, good looking. Yo,
appreciate it. Shout out, man.
Shout out, Yakub.
Shout out, Yakub, dude. Yakub's in the house.
Nobody told me how lonely being a man is. I had closer friendships with random women I met in the bathroom before I transitioned at clubs because of how open women are than I've had in my 8 years of transitioning.
Jesus Christ, I love this topic. I'll be right back.
Because women are just so much.
Is this
vulnerable indeed?
Do you understand what's going on here, Dusty?
I do not. Is that a woman or a man? I don't know. And they're so crying, bro. What's wrong with this guy? Is he all right?
This is a trans man who obviously used to be a woman at one point, and he's sitting there saying that he cannot believe how hard it is to be a man. How since transitioning to being a man, he said, I used to just be at the bathroom and I had more substantial conversations while waiting online with other women to use the bathroom than I've had in all my years since transitioning to a man.
Oh, how shallow we are.
How there's no, exactly. Pretty much. That's what he's saying. He's like, I just wish I was a bitch again.
Real friends, and like you really have to it's hard to find real friends that you can have male to male, like real conversation.
Connections with and shit. Yeah,
that's part of it. That's part of being a dude. That is. That's the thing. Right. It's not as easy as women with their conversations and battles and emotions with the fighting constantly, but also telling everybody everything constantly.
Right. So it's so weird because women, no, but I don't know though if I agree with this though, because like you'd be more likely to see dudes. I don't know. I'm confused by this actually on many levels, bro. Because women have more infighting than men in general, right?
True.
Right. So it's like does he just mean like? I guess he just misses like the overall like compassion, right? I guess that women show quicker. Is that what he's saying?
Either that or the fake compassion,
or the yeah,
I mean,
like Bella just said,
miss-
women don't have real friends.
Yeah, right. Because there is that thing, right? I see it too, man. Like I get it. I get that part of like the fake. You know, because they'll talk shit. They'll say a bunch of shit, then turn around and talk a bunch of shit about the person they just talked to, that listen to them spill their guts about whatever it is that they felt compelled to say to their female friends.
100%.
I might, if I'm spilling my heart to somebody, and then they say
spilling the tea.
Yeah, it might be different. It'd be way different.
And if anything, because men in general, they don't necessarily do that, right? Like I've known dudes that are like yentas, but when I know dudes like that, they're referenced as dudes acting like women. You know what I mean?
We'll take a lot of things to the grave, bro. Like
hell yeah,
to the grave. We'll just bury it down. We'll bury
that shit.
The feeling that you have that you go, you're wrestling. Like I'll wrestle with some emotion at 45. I'll wrestle with some emotion I'm having, and at the end of it, I go, well, this is pointless. This is going nowhere. I'll just bury that shit, fuck that, and just move on because it wasn't helping me at all.
Right.
I don't know. I think it's a male perspective of what.
So you think that's what he's talking about? You think that's what he's talking about more than
he's not. You know, they're not built. He's not built for that. He's not built for burying shit until it's time to talk about it.
Which is occasionally.
Dust is being generous with his pronoun choice. He is, I mean, you know, this guy is a he now, but he walked into a majority. He was a minority, being a woman, and now he's got to deal with being a patriarch, being a part of systematic racism, and he's got to carry on all these white guilt burdens he's not used to. So
being overlooked and ignored.
Right. Good call.
Because we just live in pain.
True.
It's like that meme. You ever see that meme where it's like, you know, the man like comforting the woman and he got 100 knives in his back. You know what I mean? And we're conditioned to live in pain. Right. And I'm glad it's getting better because it is better. Like I've always been fairly open for a dude with my shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like a closed off. Like I'll be honest. I'll bury it for the most part, but also like if it comes up, I'm not gonna like deny, you know, but generally speaking, we've been taught to bury. We've been trained to bury, you know? These trans guys get all the hardship of being a man and none of the perks, like coming in a woman's hair. You're right. You're right.
Spoken like a gentleman.
Yeah. Right.
And this,
like a gentleman.
And depending on how far this man's gone, this man's really tried to take his, forearm and turned it into a dick. Right. This is God. He tried to be God by cutting off. He is trying, and he's realizing no matter if you're God and you can change a woman to a man, it's still difficult, right?
Amen.
Right. But because at the end of the day, no matter how much you punch in a dick or try to form another skin graft to a dick, it's not a dick, and you're always gonna have the dominant, the estrogen or the testosterone that will drive your basic emotions, right? You could change it to a degree, but you're still at base level. You know, you're still. I mean, look what we got here.
Oh yeah, it's all up and down too. Like with your daily regimen or whatever they're giving them, weekly regimen or monthly shots. It's never gonna be enough. The way they're thought, like you're dealing with fucking genetics and then time by however many tens of hundreds, maybe hundreds of thousands of years that humans have been here, and then they're trying to alter it in one lifetime.
Doesn't work. And they're also probably autistic because trans people are 6 times more likely to be autistic, so they're dealing with like 2 troubles at once.
Is that 6 times more likely according to the current stats of autism that are already through the roof?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of autism. I track it like a bloodhound. I talk about autism more than anything. But yeah, if you're trans, you're 6 times more likely to be autistic
than the current numbers, which are already through the roof compared to our history.
Yeah, it's like so like probably your generation was 1 in 100 for mine, and for like Gen X, Gen Z, it's like 1 in 37, 1 in 36. It keeps going up or down depending on how you look at it. It's crazy. You thought play the clip though. I love trans and autism. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's see what else you got to say here.
But to have known, and I think a lot of trans men feel this, is we knew what depth felt like before we transitioned. We knew what it felt like to like have people want to hug us. And to have people want to talk to us and have a community. And then you transition and you're just a guy walking down the street that people cross the street so that they're not near you.
That's right.
And friendships are so much
Jesus Christ, bro.
harder to build.
I now want everybody to transition. I want every woman to transition and then go back.
Feel this pain, bitch. Feel this fucking pain. People, you have a dick. So people, they're like, oh, he got a dick. Let's cross. Bro, he's acting like his dick is a black guy. And people are racist against his dick. You know what I mean? Like he's like, he looks like he got a dick. We gotta cross the street. People clutch their purses when he walks by on an elevator.
Is that what he was saying? Or was he saying because he's just saying it was a dude, right? He's saying because they see a
crossing the street. He says something about crossing the street.
Yeah, because he's a dude that like women will cross. They'll get out of the way. Yeah. You know, they see a dude walking.
That's not even reality, bro. How many streets you walk down that women cross the street, Dust? I mean, especially him.
But also, you've dealt with your whole life, so you don't really. It doesn't even like have any bearing. Where you know what I mean? Maybe at some point in my life when I was younger, that happened, and I went, "Oh, that was weird."
A couple times, right? A couple times, and you're hold on, dick face. I hate this kid.
I know I'm terrible, dude, but I'm with you with this whole trans thing and, feeling uncomfortable once you become a man. It's just the burden of being a part of the patriarchy, which is a small, I take it upon myself. It's only acceptable to say white men control the world if they don't wear a small hat. If we just keep it to white, Anglo-Saxon, Protestant, and confine it to patriarchy, we know who the bad guys are. And he's feeling the pain that I feel when people accuse me of being a part of the patriarchy and systematic racism and injustices. Like, it is a tough burden to bear. And sometimes when I'm crossing the street, I'll let a disabled person in a wheelchair or someone with cerebral palsy go in front of me, and I'll walk slower so I don't look like I'm being, too assertive with my toxic white masculinity.
But I believe you actually might do that, though. You know what I mean?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, I believe you actually might do that. I know the joke in it and shit, but I'm kind of like that too, bro. You know what I mean? It's just, but not a lot of people are like that also, just to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, even though you're making a joke of it and it's like there is like the joke side of it, but like most men don't give a fuck. Most men ain't gonna worry about the fucking in the wheelchair. Most men ain't gonna walk slower. You know what I mean? We're in like the 30%, I think. It
is. That. And the nice thing is when you do that, sometimes people appreciate it. And I always feel good when a Hispanic person says, "Oh, hey, thanks for letting me go in front of you." Right? Like I feel like I did a great thing for society.
I always feel good doing good for anybody. You know what I mean? Because then usually you get good in return. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yo, Big Ross, love you, brother.
Irish goodbye, dude. Irish goodbye. I'm gonna have to pull that soon.
He hit me in the private. Yeah, well, Brad, our plan is we do the regular show from like 9:40 to around 12. Like, usually we just do the regular show from like 9:40 and just go for 3-4 hours. But Dust has been crying about going too long. So I figured now we're going to do the regular show, a little more, slightly more organized from 9:40 to like 11:50. Then take a 10-minute break and then start a new stream for the open panel. And then do that for an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on the night. So,
well, I love it. You guys got something special brewing. I was glad I was able to tap in. It's fun, man. And I'm gonna have to go back see what you were talking about earlier. Yeah, the topic seemed poignant. Prison. I love prison talk. I love hearing about gay sex and blowjobs. And I'm upset. I missed every point Dusty had to offer on that subject, but I'll definitely be tuning back. And I'm gonna have to. I'm going to have to bow out and let you boys finish your show. But, hey, thank you. God bless. I'm going to drop a like and definitely share. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
we're
next.
connected on IG too, right? I think that's where you seen me again recently, right? On IG.
Absolutely, brother. IG, and I got my own channel on YouTube, but my motto is I'm kind of irrelevant, so don't worry about me.
We're just doing our best here, bro. We're just creating. Hopefully, people see the shit. You know what I mean? And whatever the fuck goes down, goes down. That's the way I look at it. Like I'm just always pumping shit out, and whatever the fuck happens, happens. You know.
And me and you are both like the Nigerians on that Rutter.
Right. We'll just go for that ride, bro. Who knows where it goes? You know.
We're gonna hang on to it. God bless everybody, and hey, smash that like, smash that subscribe, and don't hold back. God bless.
Yeah. All right. So he's gone. All right. So Dust left too. We got 12 people in the building. I'm a bid goodbye too, I think. I appreciate anybody who was hanging for the regular show. I appreciate anybody who only popped in for the open panel. Always love. Tap in. Look in the description of all the videos to hook up with me everywhere else. Hook up with Uncle Dust everywhere else. Whether you watch for 5 minutes, 5 hours, we appreciate it. You know, it's a hard game, especially talking the type of shit we talk. You know, type of comedy and improv and satire that we be talking sometimes. So, you know, it all helps. Like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. And always remember, always do your best. I'm guilty sometimes too. We all are. But try your best.
Don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt. Hey, don't be a cunt.